do it in like sort of comeback fashion. Liquid probably feels like they could have won that series, you know?
At the same time, Liquid looked better against them than almost any other team has in recent history, right? I think Spirit are being humble and they're saying they haven't only played eliminated teams, but damn, they look scary. So if you can compete with them, you're competing with the top 3 at the tournament, and that bodes well for your potential. Have it happen fast, quick.
The battle begins.
Here it comes. Bounty runes out the field. Immediately, Liquid are going to try and battle Gaimin Gladiators, but it's going to be Insania who's looking close to dying first. Tofu, he barely managed to live long enough. Holds on so Quinn can claim that coveted first blood. And even Boxy, who does have the Shikuchi, yes, but they have the Bloodseeker. They see him, but they can't hit him. At least not yet.
It's going to have to suicide, though, I think. I don't know if you play the lane with this little regen. The upside for Liquid, you give Quinn first blood here, but you did drain a lot of mana off him, and...
You moved.
Okay, managed to dodge the dead shot, but again, still the vision from the Bloodseeker allows them to claim a second kill.
All of it. It's a very strong 5-man group up from Liquid if they can get it going.
Yeah, Nisha starts off really strong. It's Fort and Ice already, and a lot of damage onto the Necro. If he can keep that kind of pace, then he'll prevent the Necro from being able to get that regen, but it does become harder over time. They're going to jump on his eye here, hitting their level 2, while the Kunkka is still shy of that. Zayn will manage to walk it off. They actually get pretty low here. Boxy is going to take advantage of this. He should easily be able to pick up at least 1 kill. Celery pops a Fairy Fire. Zay's coming in as well. Can he hit the swing required? He turns back to Durachu instead. A torrent to the side and catches him. Boxy will now be able to finish him up. Unless Durachu can somehow keep himself alive through getting last hits, but no. Run down by the Shikuchi. Meanwhile, on the other side of things, Tofu picks up yet another kill, but Insania's already back into it, shows up with the blood grenade. They'll have their revenge perhaps, but Mickey making off his life as he's going to try and limp away. Ace, dive in the tower.
Oh, it's a bad dive.
Now he gets a little bit of a stun underneath the tower. Want to turn around. Liquid will manage to pick up a double off that when it looked like for sure it was going to be a trade-off 1-for-1.
These are just brawls of a lane, man. And already we're seeing this aura do work bottom. Pugna with such high move speed, such good attack. That's what they're doing. They're going for the kill on the Bloodseeker right now.
Forced to TP away. Barely makes it. Meanwhile, here comes that rotation, but TP immediately coming out with the Reaver, so Gaimin Gladiators may not be able to go for this dive as much as they want. Nice hits though. Celery landing all of the Fire Spirits on Mickey, and that'll finish him off. Boxy's going to try and trade out on Celery, but Ace is trying to protect his support, staying close by until the dive is ready to go. Celery gets out, so
the better of the outcome, especially when the team made the first move.
These are going to be in some trouble. Instantly hit with the silence, and that's enough. Lock him down with the Reaper Sight underneath those ghosts. And while Zai is being run down by Duraccio as he made his way back.
Going to go for this full vessel? Is he just going to go for a Midas and how he feels pace is keeping going? Zai makes his first move with a boat. Should be enough damage here.
A lot of heroes, but Ace also has a lot of HP, and Gaimin Gladiators are coming in force. Beautiful torn that hits on 2. Zai still chasing, but the rest of his team is backed away now that he's been hit with the Rupture. Caught in place, and Quinn, he sees his opportunity to get at least 1 kill out of this one. Immediate Reaper Sight put onto the Kunkka to get that stack, and they'll call it there. Good enough for them. 1 kill for no trade-off.
Okay, I thought they had way more damage.
Run away from all that. Set.
Well, the calling is going to be a very vital spell for all these games.
Rupture and Reaper Sight is a deadly combo for anybody caught out like Zai is. He's going to use the boat almost immediately. See if he can get enough heals. There is going to be that boat pop to be able to help him out. They're going to pop the Supernova. They go for the Reaper Sight kill onto the Pugna instead and leave Zai for last. They're going to have to dive him underneath the tower. Durachu's pretty sped up here. Mickey's trying to help him out. The Stampede is going to run over Zai. They finish him off and run through all of this. Deadshot going to miss from Tofu. And now Nisha starts putting some damage back onto Gaimin Gladiators. With Boxy coming in from behind, there's potential here, but they're fighting into the Necropos. It's going to be pretty tough with all that sustained, so they opt not to try and break Gaimin Gladiators there.
Right now, it's Gaming's opportunity.
I love this for Gaimin Gladiators. Keep the pace up. You caught him out with 2 heroes dead. They probably TP'd out the lane, and Nisha is going to be caught alone with no response, and they will quickly take that tower as a result of that pickoff.
Ace dictates the pace of this game right now. He had a free lane
of everybody else at this tournament with.
They want to go on it. This is the tankiest hero on the map. They finally have the vessel. What's prompting this, and yeah, there's the damage, right? This helps by a huge amount. Suddenly you're back on the board. You can open up some space. More charges for Nisha. That's going to propel him into the Vitus. It's time for Nisha to strike back here. He's had a very slow early game, but it doesn't really matter on this hero if you can get some big forces.
Get a lot of vision. Boxy. Swarm on 2. And some magic damage throw around. Tofu's going to have some problems with that.
Yeah, he's gone. A couple Gemini will clean him up. Early medallion for Boxy. Use some extra minus armor.
And as you get those kills, that'll turn
Dyer's
into a
bottom
solar
tower.
Now with
crest.
the shards, the satanic
Dyer's
butterfly
middle
become
tower is
insanely
under
tanky
attack.
and get the initial burst taken out.
At the same time, I feel like it is kind of a single core lineup where they've got two big percentage-based damage dealers on
Dyer's
Gaimin
turret
Gladiators.
has been
Tofu,
hit.
they'll deal with that ward. Tornado is going to catch him in Stampede. A bit unfortunate there, but it looks like they're going to try and catch him.
Better stop.
They got him from behind. Ace shows up, and Insania, there's no way he can do enough heals to outdo that damage from Gaimin Gladiators. They will both die.
Every time Liquid starts to push back, it's
It's
Ace.
more of a counter punch, right? And I think that's mostly off the Invoker. If they try and jump somebody, then you get a Tornado. It's a great way to be able to respond to that. Easy jump there. Rupture plus Deadshot is a nice combination.
That's the thing, it's mainly just been Isha running around in Ghost form, trying to make something
Radiant's
happen.
bottom
The
tower
downside with
is under
Crossflex
attack.
Evoker, when you're the initiator, like, did leave their obs up there. Pretty good wards to smoke back to in the top lane. They can happen again.
They are just targeting Nisha so hard. He shows up. Again, Insania's behind him with the heals, but it's just not enough, man. Way too much damage. And again, it means Insania, because he couldn't heal up his core enough. His core dies, and so will he.
This was Liquid responding. They brought Mickey, they brought Zayn, they brought Boxy to this bottom lane to try and turn that Thornstorm for an off-lane Kunkka.
Spotted Boxy. Love the fact he's carrying his own dust. Time lapse straight back into the silence of the Blood Right.
Nowhere to run in this matchup. Absolute death sentence.
Some sort of vision, some sort of support or something sitting in the bottom part of the tower. You have that ward up on the top part. You see everybody that could see the end.
It's going to be Tormentor for Liquid. It's going to try and push Mickey towards BKB. That's going to be the big go time for Liquid. You have BKB on
Even
Mickey.
better if they can get the egg in time, and it looks like they've got it no problem. Oh, Ace! It was a good attempt. If he hit Zayn too, there was a chance for the Phoenix to survive.
Another exit
now.
There you got him.
Yeah, they're going to be able to get him off the vision from the Sunstrike. He gets him off the X, pull him back in.
Oh, nice
He's going to
spear.
land. Nikkei pushed back by the dead shot. But Ace is going to be left alone. Gaimin Gladiators cutting their losses, and I think it's a smart play. Liquid did catch them out there. They accept that.
When it gets the cleanup, this will push him towards that BKB flying out right now.
Yeah, he doesn't have it though.
Yeah, where is it?
He has pushed that tower without actually having that one. He's going to be in some serious trouble. Unless his Torrent can stop the Reaper's side, but Quinn is way too tanky. He's not dying to this, and he does bring down Mickey. The BKB trying to pull heroes out of position. Gaimin Gladiators are not afraid of fighting under this. They have the high ground war.
Yeah, he does. He wants anybody but Quinn right here.
Scepter to hold Zayn in place. Quinn, Spear Vessel put on to him. They have the Torrent Storm, but he gets away thanks to the shard, but they do manage to pick off that support. Tofu goes down, and they back away. They check for high ground vision. It's not there. Duraccio, he's actually gonna cut in from behind. Zayn's already so low. The boat's coming in trying to help him out, but I don't think Liquid can really fight this anymore. Too many heroes from Gaimin Gladiators, and yeah, they're gonna be losing two off this one. Godlike spree for Quinn. The man is just absolutely untouchable. And Duraccio, his aggression is very off potentially here as he's going in so deep. Oh no, that's too much, Duraccio. They will maybe still catch Nisha. Yes, the Rupture holds him in place. Maybe he feels that's worth it. Maybe he's not the real carry. After all, Quinn is the one dictating the strength of Gaimin Gladiator in these fights.
On them. He's very limited around this pit.
Celery deep in the corner. How do you get this guy out of here?
What a core!
Though, it is all three. That's beautiful, but immediately BKB going out. They are doing a lot of damage. The Necromos is getting low. Can they finish? Oh, and it's just cleaning up with the glaives. And Celery dove on through the pit, but he missed the Aegis. He was barely outside of that range. Gaimin Gladiators. They thought we are too strong to be beat right now. Quinn pops the Ghost Shroud, but then that just leaves Duraccio and Ace getting shredded by glaives. It just bounces between the two of them.
There was no getting out of that the second that Torrent hits.
Great timing for the Butterfly. Part of that, they'll heal up Mickey. So now we've got a little bit of sustain options here as well, but the Necrophos isn't here quite yet. Gaimin Gladiators may have jumped the gun, but they do have the Supernova well positioned. Liquid have to retreat, but the Rupture is preventing Mickey from doing so, and the Necrophos is coming soon. Quinn's gonna be here. They've got to start retreating a bit.
You have a second life on Mickey, but that's it. Butterfly did get delivered though.
So much to put on this Luna. You start putting some item upgrades in there like Lincoln's. That's no help, do a lot to protect against Quinn. He just jumps in so deep there. The Eclipse is going to be doing a lot of damage. Either on top of that one, a quick full heal. Mickey, taking to finish off that tower. The Reaper side is going to go off, but Mickey's on his BKB, and Quinn is getting turned down here. They couldn't even get through the Aegis. And over 7 now, the Rondo Binks. They're just diving after Mickey. Mickey, but again, he has the extra life. Even if they succeeded in that, it was still a failed plan for Gaimin Gladiators right outside of their own base.
And Ace left wondering, guys, on the initiation, what the hell are we doing here? It's just too much hubris, right? You think you're too tanky, you think you have too much regen. But the BKB timing and the vessels doing work here, and now they're going to drag you back in. Gaimin,
Cold Celery out of position.
Gaimin is crumbling for them
He
very
down
fast.
Tornado into the Sunstrike, pop before he can use the Supernova.
All it takes is one bad torrent to ruin your day here. As Zayn just turned this game around, and now all of a sudden you're facing down the barrel of a Luna with Aegis Butterfly.
As the Aegis expires, he picks up a Satanic, so even if that second life is gone in 50 seconds, he will have additionally a second life thanks to Satanic.
You gotta wear through this. Going down a second lane potentially. I mean, Mika is just taking names right here plus Sunstrikes.
Oh, and a mana dodge! Stops Ace entirely from getting that initiation. They're gonna keep the pressure up. With the barracks being revealed, they're gonna try and burn out Mickey from a distance, but Insania can keep him healed up, even if there's no heroes to life steal off of. And they're actually just gonna be able to walk away. There is a period of time here. The Aegis expires.
Eyeing him up.
On it here. This is what this Invoker, I feel like, has been so good at throughout the tournament, is being invis, running around the map, and finding these heroes who are trying to find something. Oh, Duracio, what happened? Gone in an instant trying to help out Ace, and does it for them, and they straight up go for the high ground from here. They're likely to still catch Ace as they've got him dead right in so many different ways. The X marks the spot, the torrent to pull him back in. Yeah.
By the way, that was double damage on Mickey, so that's another reason that Duracio just got shredded there here in TI. Level 20 for Zayn is going to amp up this point. Problem with Kunkka.
He's trying to cut away because he knows the final push is coming in, so he's hoping to be able to buy a few more seconds, but he's going to get caught out here. He is 100% dead, but he does have buyback. So he's going to have to use this for some...
I mean, it's got to be BKB. He's trying to get close on both. He could sell and get it here.
They're going to wait for the initiation, the attempt to jump from Ace. Once again, a Manta dodge. They will get away from that hook stop, and they really cannot keep the...
He got dragged.
You know, he got pulled out from the tidal wave. Quinn's in trouble, but he does manage to use his shard to get out to the side. Still, though, buildings are exposed. You can reset all you want. Your buildings are still going to be in some trouble here, down to half health. But again, he has that Aegis, he has the Lincolns, he has Satanic to full heal him. Nothing is going to stop Mickey from claiming the Megas.
Keep going here if you're Liquid.
So good at being able to siege down tier 4s with those bouncing blades. Getting pretty low already off that bit of burst. See if they can get him again. The Manta dodges Mickey. He is so on point with it, but he does get burned down anyway. Second life. BKB and Cheese are going to be ready to go for this. Immediately feared up, though. Does get off the BKB. Turns around, fights Duracio. Duracio has to get out of there.
That's BKB down, though. Ace, he wants to punish it. He doesn't get the stomp, though.
They need to be able to slow down Liquid, but Liquid actually going to turn underneath the Supernova, though. That one is going to be a little bit sticky. Quinn jumps forward, takes the opportunity to Reaper side, but no. The save comes out just in time. Back to full he goes. He gets the Cheese off, and now he's ready to rumble.
Oh, what a time-lapse timing. Just when you think you're going to get a Reaper kill after all the BKBs and the Glimmers are down. No, Voxy is waiting for you.
For now, but they are taking damage on their tier 4s. The Megas start streaming in. Nice torrent into Cataclysm. Beautiful setup. That's going to be Ace going down with no buyback. And Mickey sees his opportunity now to be able to hit the tier 4s. Gaimin Gladiators back away. The throne is going to be exposed. Duracio tries to come in. Sliced and diced by the Glade. No contest whatsoever. They can take down anybody they want on the side of Gaimin Gladiators. Liquid will complete the comeback in style and take it in 43 minutes.
And for as strong as that Necrophos looks,
down in a 0-2 fashion, right, Avery?
that depends who you ask, but I tend to agree, yeah.
I think the Liquid fans behind me wouldn't mind, but...
Yeah, there's a lot of Liquid fans in this arena right now, so they would definitely not mind.
I don't know, maybe we can test the crowd. What do you think? You guys want to hear a 2-0 or do you want to get a 2-1? You want to see a game 3? That's what I want to hear right there. But are Gaimin Gladiators going to be able to do it, Avery? They picked up the lone Druid. They trust in Ace. I feel like if anybody on this team you're going to trust to carry the game, I feel like Ace has been rock solid for them all year. Why not?
The hero brings to the table, not really caring about any of the counter matchups, and it had a decent amount of impact game 1.
He's going to take a lot of damage here too. The plasma field does keep It doesn't actually stop Boxy. Boxy's like, I don't care about you, Razor. I'm going to chase down Celery to the ends of the earth if need be.
Might get him here.
Yeah, he's going to be routed a little bit. He's going to back away. Does leave Ty alone in the 1v1, and that's not where he wants to be. He does not want to be in a situation where he's just a simple melee hero against the Razor, but Celery does get run down eventually. Boxy claims the second kill of the game.
Or something to fall back on at this point. It's not going to be one of those high lanes where you get a hammer from beating down the tower.
First rotation coming out from Liquid, double supports, but at the same time from behind, there is going to be this Pango showing up. If they can finish off Dyrachyo, it'd be worth it, but they can't quite get him. He's hidden away into the trees. Dyrachyo's out of sight, and now Zayn gets bumped back. He goes for Insania instead. An easier kill for sure. And Dyrachyo is the one to claim the turnaround kill.
It's a create a situation where if you get the big kill on these tanky boys, you get so much XP back.
Yeah, so they make a move bottom, and if that doesn't work, make the move on top with Nisha. And Ace doesn't have it level 6, so he's pretty squishy once caught by some disables.
This is exactly what they want.
Quinn's rotation is going to be all the more powerful.
Yeah, but look at this. Ace round 2.
Ace hit his level 6, but chose not to level up his ultimate. He's doing a lot of damage. He has to back away. 1 versus 3. Now they know the rotation is coming in from Quinn. He's to get it with the swashbuckle. Clips Nisha, not quite finished up Mickey. They'll get the kill on Insania instead. Even though the Courier spotted and they know Nisha is still trying to get out of here. Unfortunately, he's just a bit too quick.
With the Phoenix lineup. Catch these 2 supports back there and take them out of the fight into the single point.
Just before the Rolling Thunder gets off, but still saved by the silence from Tofu, and they can still try and chase down Nisha here. Hit him with the dead shot, push him into the bear. Chasing after him, slow him down. He immediately got entangled, but he did have that illusion. Quickly dispels that. Rolling Thunder on its way, the big ball. It's Nisha once, twice. Ravage, though, on the side, though. No follow-up to this Rolling Thunder. Quinn's going to be left alone now as he's caught in the X. That magic immunity will not last forever, and he's pulled back into his death.
Zayn's just going to push up here and give him the vision to maybe just push in the mid tower. They are a little too low.
Okay, might walk back into it.
Where are they?
Here.
Agreed.
Perfect opportunity. Mask Madness going off, but Mickey cannot get far. No way in time. The dead shot repositions him right into that, not even needing the Rolling Thunder to hit a few times. And Dyrachyo already made this rotation over, so it's kind of similar.
You want this Midas on Dyrachyo?
Yeah.
So this is, not the BKB rush. He's not going to join the early fight. They're both on red with the Crep Hampin.
Dire's middle tower.
See you later. It cores the whole game. An awkward angle. They get it. Got him.
Magic damage coming in and too much.
Man, this single combination between the Crep and all the match damage. Very effective, very
damage. Nice dead shot. Keep him away. They want to make sure the X marks the spot, doesn't hit that Pango. Get him pulled back after the Rolling Thunder. Instead of hit Celery, but he immediately pops the Supernova, and they're actually kind of in bad position here. The Warcraft behind. That shot puts him back into the silence. Quinn trying to lip away. That double damage is dangerous, but he doesn't have the attack speed to get the swing in.
How much Blink away time?
Blink gets disabled. He is tanky though. Making his way back to the tier 2. Nisha's here on top of that one. He's going to throw it. Oh, what a hit! What a big damage! Hard with the follow-up of the bone. Isn't enough burst damage though. It's not quite enough. They need a little bit more. The heals start coming in on Nisha. They prioritize keeping people alive while Zayn jumps forward to try and finish up this bear. And the bigger bear, Quinn, rolling interception, trying to stop these heroes from pushing in, but they kill the bear and the big one, and they both go down together. Gaimin Gladiator picked up his BKB and immediately has to use it defensively.
It's just not what you want.
Trying to jump onto Quinn. Once again, the X stops the Rolling Thunder. The burst magic damage is so good against this Pango. They have just enough disables and just enough magic damage to finish them off. Gladiators, if they don't lose that fight, they take a tier 2. Maybe they could take the Roshan after taking that tier 2, but now it's switched over to the Radiant side here. And Liquid had that lane pushed in. They're going to take full advantage of it. And Gaimin Gladiators, they know what's going on, but with Quinn dead, they just can't get there in time, not with their full force.
Not a Roshan you wanted to give up in your gaming with this longer timing. One Mickey is happy to take a bit easier. No, it's just unfair. That Aegis.
Avery, this is looking like a Liquid who can hit high ground pretty damn soon.
Yeah, they can. They absolutely have a lot of push power behind the beefy front line.
Tier 3 is down and you start getting those bouncy glaives into play. Trying to pull Dyrachyo out of position, almost got him, but he pushed a little bit over to the side instead. Harpoon pulling in the Kunkka.
Now rolling.
Follow this one up.
He has no BKB. You gotta remember.
Yeah, it's gonna be Nisha dying straight up immediately. Now Liquid left at 4 versus 5. He's gonna stand his ground, but Quinn, what a hit on through with his watch from almost finishing up. The Radiant's gonna run down Mickey on his first life. He's gonna come back and there's nobody left alive. No
Absolute disaster.
However, of Liquid, they are absolutely gonna be losing 4 here and absolutely nothing claimed on the side of Liquid.
Here, he just gets free armor and galore. No, they're rolling thunder on Nisha.
Nisha goes force them up to the high ground. Helped out by the supports. They have the anchor on Quinn. They don't feel good about taking this one, especially with Duracho getting right in the middle of them with his BKB. They caught the up still. Mickey is actually okay with fighting this one for now, but they retreat.
Yeah, but look at Ace.
BKB.
Look at Ace in the back.
And yeah, Ace sees his opportunity. He's going to be able to catch up to Mickey. Slowing down. The Torch Storm trying to help him out. Another force tap, but he won't get far enough away. The carry of Liquid is dead for 60 seconds, and they're on the run now.
They hit on the back line. They're happy with the fight. Take this Pugna and edge out. Duracho, he is just going to run in. Cam does not give a damn. Or does he?
They burst it down in time. The roll thunder is going to try to stop things. Duracho gets off his BKB. Now he's going to be able to fight back. Mickey forcing forward, trying to put the damage on Duracho, but underneath the supernova, the dragon side back into it. And Mickey has to start running away, but the bear is on the other side.
Clean it house.
Sandwiches Liquid in this, and they are done for in this fight. They cannot stop the bear. Liquid, another aggressive engagement from them, another.
The fight, the Razor through 90% of the HP, and the bear through potentially a resummon.
Speaking of that bear, that's going to be the casualty of this push from Gaimin Gladiators. They do not manage to get the melee barracks.
But out here, get faced and stay alive, but so far, they have not been close to jumping him and killing him first. His positioning has been very strong. Owen Aegis on top of this. Might just be too many lives to get through. Can Liquid make magic happen around the pit once more? It's all inside. You need a good Ravage jump on support.
And get the screen initiation. It's just the Phoenix, and maybe that Lurker got it. Still got the supernova now. Comes the rolling thunder. Yeah, the A dies, but are you going to be able to fight this one? Once again, they're trying to hide out this BKB of Mickey. Duracho's in deep, though. Wanting to make use of this Aegis. Clear space for us. Starving a lot of them. Torns are bouncing off Gaimin Gladiators up in the air. And this team fight is too much.
No summon.
The bear dies before Duracho's back into play. Well, they're running out of firepower. Mickey's low, but he's getting the heals out from Boxy. He's being able to stay alive here. Another tidal wave coming in, trying to help him out. The discharge helps a bit, but they realize it. They have run out of power. They start retreating. They cannot save Mickey. They'll leave whoever is left behind. It's going to be 3 down on the side of Liquid. Hey, hit the high ground really, really quickly. You can get some buildings before they continue back inside. Range Bears first to fall.
Let the bear do the dirty work here.
Yeah. Bear is perhaps expendable. Oh, it does give up 300 gold. They've got a second one. This is a little bit of a danger.
He's just ninja gearing in.
He puts himself in the front lines. They're immediately going to pounce onto him. Seeing if they can chase him down, slow him down, pull him back in as much as possible. They're trying to reset. He did manage to get a blink away. So they are really resetting off this one. The refresh immediately put to use. Duracho.
Command fight.
One fight against Big A. He's going to be able to win it in the end. No problems there whatsoever. And he doesn't give a damn about your water park ride, Mr. Kulka. He's going to fight through this one. Oh, the rap's coming up. He's going to maybe be alive. He gets a little bit of life going out, but Duracho is still up. The last little bit of damage coming out from Zayn is not going to be enough. Duracho this time, he mans up this time. He challenges Team Liquid, and he is the one left still standing in the end.
Puts Mickey in the dirt with that second BKB. No way Luna wins that man fight in round 2. It was good kiting initially from Liquid, but the longevity here in the items, the satanic. And this Razor aggression has paid off in game 2.
And with the bear, they can end it right here, right now. Liquid, they don't have the buybacks. I think they're just hoping Gaimin Gladiators don't actually go for the throat.
Not even close to buybacks. This is a game 2 win for sure here. We're going to get a game 3 between these two teams. An absolute beauty of a series right now as Gaimin strike back with a lineup that very similar setup in terms of the push powers and sustain, but they made sure they had a lot more scale in the back pocket and were prepared to take those 30, 40-minute team fights in the 5-on-5 scenarios, right? And I think this game showed it felt.
Sisters, sinner and saint, bleed alike.
Seconds to battle.
Good lane pressure out of the skeletons. This hasn't happened for East so far. Back
Gonna be in
bottom.
trouble here. He gets one last stomp off before he goes.
Level advantage.
This is our
Now double range, both level 3 to the level 2s on Liquid side. So sending back to the fountain before the Vanguard can come out on Zai. Double ring is solid for the armor, but there's just not enough regen.
Yeah, Centaur starts with 0 armor, so the physical damage of Weaver is actually kind of a problem here. Picks up the water rune away from Nisha. Quinn continuing to have Nisha's number. But, looks like they're going to go for this Furion kill and get it, but it's going to be a trade-off. Boxy gives up his own life, and Duraccio is going to be happier
in this
for
early
it.
game in terms of a snowball carry. This is probably the best one in the meta. They're straight back onto Zai bottom, and it should be a pickup here with that blood grenade taking him out.
It's great reads from Gaimin Gladiators. In fact, they get the kill on the top lane as well. Seeing the Skywrath mage TP mid, they knew it was perfectly fine to be able to dive a Centaur like they're doing, and now they're just trickling in one by one. Boxy underneath the towers being assaulted. They can't really do much about it. He's gonna try and hide, healing salve a little bit just to stay alive long enough for the Centaur to get here, but it's too late. Zai cannot punish Duraccio.
And the creep wave went past that tier 1, so Zai lost the flag bearer creep. Solid.
Power runes well controlled by Gaimin Gladiators. It looks like top lane.
Oh, that's a big rune.
Double damage. Quinn trying to pounce, misses out thanks to the base shift, but does manage to hit him with the remnant and the dead shot from across the screen. Shows up for Tofu to get the last hit, but if they can get Quinn in return, Quinn knows he can't get away, so he'll accept his fate.
Next wave into the power rune, Tofu lingering around as well. I mean, this is one Liquid want to contest for sure. They're going to bring both of them.
They know this time is going to be coming, trying to pull him back into calling it. It was enough. Beautifully executed by Gaimin Gladiators. Just as Insania and Boxy were making their rotation through the river, it could not have been better executed. It could not have been better timed. Heroes who we see in this game are all magic damage first. They want to be able to get the numbers advantage. That Aghanim Scepter could ruin that entire concept. Hoyle underneath tower. Calling hits him a second time with the dead shot, pushing him back in. Tofu is playing this Muerta beautifully.
Showing the strength of it too. This is just not a spell you can dodge, and Nisha is struggling in this mid lane, getting outnumbered constantly, not winning the root battles. Quinn outlaning slightly and creating the advantage.
Oh, didn't get the silence off in time. He got off the Shikuchi as a result. And now they're going to turn. Quinn's going to show up with the astral steps and catch Zai. Going for more now. Duraccio offering the high five. So much damage. The Vanguard plus the chainmail is still not enough to protect him here. Tofu does get popped. Does Nisha pay the price for it? Managed to dodge some of that damage thanks to the phase shift. And there's a lot of heroes here. Quinn's going to back away with his haste. Wait till Duraccio brings some reinforcement. Gonna jump on the box. He's even burst him down so beautifully with the Wrath of Nature coming in. That high level of celery is finally going to be able to pay off. Even if they don't, burst damage was pretty tough to deal with the coil, but the orb doesn't land. They're going to miss a bit of damage here. It looks like they can run down Tofu all the same. He gets off the calling, gets off a little bit of damage before he falls. 12-minute power room, and Liquid claim one for themselves finally.
No, Nisha wants it. You at least get a chance at the 50-50 here, and he gets rewarded. Regen is here. In fact, 13 on the dot. He finishes it on the courier.
It's going to be crazy good timing. A pickup, they have to get this. They committed so many heroes for it. You're behind the tier 2. Celery completes the TP spots Mickey. Quinn gets behind him now. See if they can burst him down. They've got plenty of silences and stuns to make sure there's no chance of Asunder. And thanks to the skeletons, they can get some good damage on the tier 2.
Echo finished for the Void Spear here as
that info is going to be a little bit troublesome. Breaks the smoke through and goes for the pick on Tofu. It's not immediate. In fact, Insania, who tried to jump forward to finish him off, is going to be running into the silence. They trade out supports though. Zai trying to find a target somewhere in this, only stopping up Celery, but Celery doesn't care. He's pretty tanky. In fact, he turns around. Mickey is going to be stalled up. They do manage to bring down the race team the first time, while the Skywrath mage is going to be left victim to Duraccio's aggression. Mickey now trying to get out, but too many heroes are there. A double kill for Quinn and a 1-for-4 exchange for Gaimin Gladiators.
Or it's a continually initiation that brings your supports into the fight. It's a big component that's missing. You can look for it, and Duraccio continues his hunting spree.
Yeah, he's got Decrepify, so he's going to be okay for a small window of time. The silence is lasting on to Duraccio. Oh, we barely got off that time lapse.
That was a close call, but he does it. And because maybe he lives here, still hit by the coil. A little bit more damage is all they need. The Shukuchi lasts so long, though. He's going to get another round off. They are going to follow this orb, but it's not going to be enough. Nisha's not going to catch him. He gets away. Go to work. This combo has been equally deadly. They're going to try and put it to work on side once again, slowing down his Blink Dagger time and time again. The dead shot does not land. Can Quinn finish the job? He's going to jump in, but Healing gets stopped up, and the overextension. Oh, he's got just a little bit left. Oh, he gets away, dissimulate on out, and they cannot finish the job. Even Insanity on the other side. Quinn doubles back, sees the support trying to get the kill, but he dances away freely, and now Insanity has got himself killed as well.
2,000 HP on a mid backline jump, feeling it as Liquid are also feeling it, trying to rally around these tower defense, and I mean it's just coming down to Mickey, right?
Oh, Matt TP's but the coil wasn't in time. Managed to get the blink backwards. They're gonna have to just hope they get celery, but even that Gaimin Gladiator is showing they're willing to turn around and fight. And Zay's gonna die again before he gets his blink dagger. The initiation missing, and pieces of it will continue to be missing as they lose yet another fight on the side of Liquid. Now they are getting desperate. Nisha cutting waves like this. You got a 3% chance. That's what it gives you, Liquid.
Let me just say though, I feel like I've won some games where I had worse on.
Gets the BKB out of Dyrachyo. Again, the third time he's picked up a BKB and the first charge is used defensively, but I'm sure this one feels a lot better because they're killing Zay again.
Glorious day when it happens.
I don't know, he's been hard stuck on that 2K net worth for a while.
You can sell some items here, it's okay.
That's true, that's true.
He has a guarantee.
Well, he can't sell the green super tank. He's got a second life on Ace at all times. Incarnation, Dyrachyo has a So yeah, you've got the initiation, but can you actually burst anybody before they get off their magic meters?
How does the fight start with Ace just going in, right? And this is one of the big comeback mechanisms for Liquid. You can get a good fight with a reflection on Ace with Scotty just kiting out these heroes.
Seller cuts them off, but oh, 10 HP, he does die in the end. Meanwhile, mid lane, they're fighting this one out. Quinn, once again, survives on just a little bit of damage. He actually went for that kill, you madman. The block, the shield is just enough to get Celery out of it, but Mickey, he's going to be in trouble. As soon as Zay dies, they're going to turn all their attention over this guy. The answer on the land. He gets it just on the tip. Quinn survives and gets Mickey.
Still, Gaimin just outpacing you with the HP here. Your damage has continuously been behind, trying to up it up. Just not there yet. Yeah, Ace, he's going to start every fight if he can. That was one of those rare opportunities where you got a chance to go on Quinn. You got to make those count. Coming fast. 2 minutes left on the Aegis here. Do you go high ground?
Yeah, I mean, they already
Gaimin,
get it down to half, so
yeah,
as well.
You are going high ground.
Try and burst and take away that Aegis as quick as possible. Not enough. Zay dies for pretty much nothing, because Dyrachyo just shrugs off that damage with the time lapse. And the glyph will only stall Gaimin Gladiators for so long. Liquid, they are in desperate straits now. A little bit of heal put onto Mickey, but you don't have to worry about the heroes if you're Gaimin Gladiators. You can focus on the objectives.
Yeah, just wait for Ace to jump right. These reflections are what hurt. Mickey keep getting these off. This is what will actually deal the damage in the fight.
That's why that radius back around. Instant silence into the coil. Isn't enough damage, so once again, he's held in place, but he's too tanky. Mickey can't quite commit. Not with Gaimin Gladiators. The rest of heroes surging forward. They got that one kill. Immediate buyback, though, from Insanity as a whole. Force back to defend at some point.
There's a wave in their base with the catapult. There's another wave coming in. They did not cut these. A free double lane. There's no towers bottom as well. You're looking at Mega's potential. In a meta where the high ground has thwarted so many teams, Gaimin just stroll into a double lane here. No defense, no contest, as that meta is still 50 seconds off cooldown here.
I think
feels like an eternity.
It doesn't feel like Liquid is getting an item. It's not like, oh, we gave up 2 lanes of barracks, but now we have this. This will help us win everything. And, oh, Nisha gets caught up by that one. Phase shift is able to blink away. The clawing's going to be a problem, but he doesn't need to blink, but straight to the arms of Dyrachyo. Easily takes up that kill and looks for more. Insanity is going to be claimed out. That's a dieback for him. Zay dies right next to the fountain. Gaimin Gladiators are way too strong for Liquid right now, and they're going to go for the killing blow by taking Megas in the bottom lane. Again, there is really nothing rolling in for Liquid. Mickey is desperately trying to farm up a BKB, but he's one whole component away.
Ace straight back in.
Almost one-shotting Foxy, barely even needed Quinn's help.
I mean, you gotta go with this meta. 5 seconds on the cooldown for Mickey. Just praying he has enough time to get this, use it, make something happen.
Minutes grab him, dies again. Zayn.
Where's the team? They're all dead. I mean, meta.
Mickey against the world. ACB gonna jump onto him. Anybody help out Mickey? No chance of the Sunder, and GG is called. Gaimin Gladiator will do it for the 22nd time this season. They will bring down Team Liquid. They've had their number all year round, and they will prove it on the biggest stage that Dota 2 has to offer.
That is a very...